Hi everyone. Today I'm challenging myself to cook a delicious meal using only 10 foods that help lower blood pressure and make it fun and tasty, especially for seniors. Did you know that nearly half of all adults in the US have high blood pressure? Let's see how food can actually help manage this condition right from our kitchen in this video. I'll walk you through 10 powerful ingredients that are proven to support heart health and reduce blood pressure. These foods are easy to find, simple to cook, and great for older adults, so let's dive in and prepare something that's not just healthy, but also delicious. Let's start with backhand index pointing right 1. Spinach. It's packed with potassium, magnesium, and fiber. These nutrients help lower blood pressure naturally. I'm going to lightly sauté it with garlic and olive oil. Simple and tasty. Backhand index pointing right 2. Bananas, a great source of potassium, which helps balance sodium levels. I'll use them as a sweet snack or dessert. Backhand index pointing right 3. Salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which relax blood vessels and reduce inflammation. I'll pan-sear it with just a bit of lemon and pepper. Backhand index pointing right 4. Garlic. This flavorful ingredient helps widen blood vessels. I'll use it in the spinach and also to season the salmon. Backhand index pointing right 5. Sweet potatoes, full of potassium and fiber. I'll boil and mash them with a splash of plant-based milk. Backhand index pointing right 6. Oats, great for breakfast or snacks. Oats help lower cholesterol and keep blood pressure stable. Backhand index pointing right 7. Pomegranate, whether fresh or juiced. Pomegranate has been shown to reduce systolic blood pressure. I'll add it to a refreshing salad. Backhand index pointing right 8. Carrots, high in potassium and antioxidants. I'll use them in a light soup or just cut into sticks for a healthy snack. Backhand index pointing right 9. Black beans, packed with fiber and plant-based protein. I'm cooking a quick and easy bean soup. Backhand index pointing right 10. Low-fat or plant-based milk, a good source of calcium, which also helps regulate blood pressure. I'm using oat milk today. And there you have it, a healthy, delicious meal using 10 simple foods that can help lower blood pressure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more healthy recipes made especially for seniors. Remember, good food is powerful medicine, and it all starts in your kitchen. High blood pressure or hypertension is often called the silent killer because it doesn't always show clear symptoms. Yet over time, it quietly damages blood vessels and organs like the heart, kidneys, and brain. For seniors, the risks are even more serious. High blood pressure increases the chance of heart attacks, strokes, and cognitive decline. That's why it's so important to take control early, and one of the most effective ways to start is through what we eat. Food is more than just fuel. The nutrients in your daily meals have a direct impact on how your blood vessels behave. Some foods make blood vessels tighten or raise sodium levels in your blood, which can increase pressure. Others help relax the vessels, flush out excess sodium, and reduce inflammation, all of which help lower blood pressure naturally. Let's take a closer look at how specific nutrients play a role. First, potassium. Potassium helps balance the amount of sodium in your cells, which is essential for healthy blood pressure. Unfortunately, many people don't get enough potassium, especially as they age. That's where foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach, and beans come in. They're all excellent natural sources of potassium, and they're easy to add into daily meals. Next is magnesium. This mineral helps blood vessels relax and supports overall cardiovascular health. Seniors often have lower magnesium levels due to medication, reduced absorption, or dietary habits. You can boost magnesium naturally through foods like leafy greens, oats, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Another critical nutrient is fiber. Diets rich in fiber, especially soluble fiber, have been shown to improve heart health and reduce blood pressure. Fiber helps lower cholesterol, improves digestion, and even supports weight management, which is another factor in blood pressure control. Foods high in fiber include oats, lentils, beans, fruits, and vegetables. We also can't ignore omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation in the body and improve blood flow by preventing blood vessels from narrowing. Including fish in your meals even just twice a week can make a noticeable difference over time. Now let's talk about sodium, because this is where many people get tripped up. The body needs a small amount of sodium, but most people consume far more than necessary. often from processed foods, canned soups, sauces, and snacks. Reducing sodium intake doesn't mean food has to be bland. Using herbs, garlic, lemon, and natural seasonings can make meals flavorful, while keeping blood pressure in check. One important thing to remember is that a single food won't fix everything. It's about building a pattern of healthy eating over time. That's why approaches like the DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, are so effective. This eating plan emphasizes whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and low-fat dairy. It minimizes added sugars, saturated fats, and sodium. Clinical studies show that the DASH diet can lower blood pressure significantly, often within just a few weeks. For seniors, consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need a complicated meal plan, just a handful of smart choices made daily. Swapping white bread for whole grain, using olive oil instead of butter, adding a banana to breakfast, or choosing beans instead of processed meat can all add up. And staying hydrated also supports healthy blood pressure, so drinking enough water each day is just as important as the foods you eat. When combined with other healthy habits like regular movement, reducing stress, and getting quality sleep, nutrition becomes a powerful tool in protecting the heart and improving quality of life as we age. Now that we understand how food can directly influence blood pressure, let's take it a step further. Among all the heart-healthy ingredients out there, some stand out more than others. Many foods can support lower blood pressure: leafy greens, legumes, low-fat dairy, berries, but there's one food in particular that researchers consistently highlight for its powerful effects. This food has been studied in multiple clinical trials. It's natural, affordable, widely available, and can be added easily to many dishes. And what's even more interesting, it's not a new superfood or a fancy supplement. In fact, most people already have it in their kitchen, they just don't realize how effective it is. So what is it? It's beets. Yes, beets. Beets have gained attention in the nutrition and medical communities because of their high concentration of nitrates. When we consume natural nitrates from beets, our bodies convert them into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and widen blood vessels. This directly leads to lower blood pressure by reducing resistance and improving blood flow. One landmark study, published in the Hypertension Journal, found that drinking just a single glass of beetroot juice could lower systolic blood pressure by about 4 to 5 millimeters of mercury within a few hours. Long-term studies have shown even greater benefits when consumed regularly. And it's not just juice. Roasted beets, boiled beets, grated raw beets in salad, they all work. Even beet powder supplements have been shown to be effective, especially for older adults who may not enjoy the taste of raw beetroot. Let's break down why beets are so effective. Rich in dietary nitrates, these naturally occurring compounds help improve blood flow and lower pressure. High in antioxidants, beets are packed with betalains, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which contribute to high blood pressure over time. Low in sodium and fat, beets support blood pressure without adding harmful elements. Good source of potassium and fiber, which help balance fluid levels in the body and support overall heart health. And the best part? You don't need a lot. Studies show that even moderate intake, like half a cup of cooked beets or one small glass of beetroot juice per day, can make a real difference. If you're worried about the taste, here's a quick tip. Blend beet juice with apple, lemon, and a small piece of ginger. It not only improves the flavor, but it adds more anti-inflammatory benefits as well. Of course, it's not a magic bullet. Beets work best as part of a larger heart-healthy diet. But if you're looking for a single ingredient to focus on, one food that's been proven again and again to reduce blood pressure, beets are a great place to start. So as we continue this journey through the top foods for managing hypertension, keep beets in mind. Whether in a salad, a smoothie, or a soup, adding this vibrant root to your routine might be one of the easiest and most powerful steps you take for your heart. To wrap up, remember these key blood pressure-friendly foods: leafy greens, bananas, salmon, oats, garlic, and especially beets, each packed with nutrients that support heart health. A balanced, healthy diet can make a big difference in managing blood pressure over time. What's your favorite food from the list? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more simple, healthy eating tips for seniors.